Hi, welcome to Zeens and Roger. This is a tutorial for the cutest little flower, and it's super easy as well. If you're new to crochet, then this is perfect. I came up with them because I made a hideous blanket and needed to hide lots of mistakes. See, I made it just the other day and all my joins were rubbish. So to hide my rubbishness, I made lots of little flowers and I just stitched them onto my blanket. There are a myriad of other uses as well. I'm sure you'll come up with something. I've used some cotton double knit and a 3.5mm hook. But you can use anything you like. I mean, you could go super chunky if you liked and make a bigger flower. So what you want to do is chain 5. So start with a slip stitch first, so you've got something to work from. Chain 5. And join with a slip stitch. So that the ends of the chain are together and you form a loop which you'll work into. You can use a magic circle for this, which is my preference, but I thought it'd be easier to do it this way to show you. And you can also just chain 4 if you like, if you want a smaller centre. For your first petal, chain 2 and then make 3 UK treble stitches or 3 US double stitches. They are the same stitch. And then chain 2. And then a UK double crochet or a US single crochet into the center, and that is 1 petal made. So it's 2 chains, 3 stitches, and then 2 chains and a double crochet, US single crochet. That is your first petal, and then you repeat that 4 times more. It is that simple. So chain 2, 3 stitches, chain 2, and then a double crochet. So you've got 2 petals. I've been using little tiny diddy balls. You can buy 20g balls now, so it's perfect for making little projects. I can't remember what that one is, but there's loads of different brands that do them. So continue to make your petals, and you'll find that you might run out of room. It might look like you're running out of room, but what you need to do is just squish everything up. So you just move it around the circle a little bit to make more room. Squish it up. Last petal. Are we on the last petal? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 5 petals, I think. You could try 6, but it might, I mean, it will change the look of the flower. Your petals will become more ripply, I expect. How many have I just done there? 3. 1, 2, and then last one, last stitch into the circle, and you are done. And then you just want to So you've got it like that. You've got on the back, oops, you've got your spare piece of yarn there. So just pull that tight just to make it secure, and it will make the central chain a bit smaller. And in my bag of tricks, I've forgotten my scissors again. I always forget my scissors. What you want to do is fasten off, so snip, and then put your yarn through the loop to fasten off. And then you're done. So just sort of have a bit of a rejig, and you have a very simple flower. But as you can see, the centre on the ones I've made previously are smaller because I've used a magic circle, so I can pull that ring a lot tighter. But that is personal preference, you can do what you like. So let's pretend I've snipped that, and it looks, yeah, something like this one. So you've got your two ends. You just need to sew those in, or you can use them to sew to a project or whatever you like. You can even add a little stamen and then sew that in. This is so easy. I'll show you what I did. If your flower has a smaller centre, then this is ideal. A bigger hole in the middle is not going to work because the knot will just plop through. But I just tie a couple of knots in some yarn that I've threaded through, and then do that, and then you fray all the edges. Edges? They're not edges. Fray the yarn so you've got all your little separate bits. As you can see, I'm doing a marvellous job. It's going to look like that. And then trim it to your desired length when you've got some scissors. Trim with scissors. Then fray all your bits. Get them all nice and zhuzhy. And then, there we go. And you can just sew that in. Stitch it around a couple of times around the back with a needle, and you're done. And so you can have it with or without, and it looks lovely, whatever. And yeah, you can make loads of them because they are so quick, it's ridiculous, so fast. And you might get a bit carried away. I'll put the written pattern on my blog. There'll be a link below. I don't think there's a lot else you need to know. They're so simple. Yeah, pop across to zeensandroger.com. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for another tutorial next time. Cheerio, bye bye.